FedEx surprised the market last night by lowering its first quarter guidance due to weakness in the global economy. Facebook announced a strategy to help stabilize the stock price, including plans for Mark Zuckerberg to hold the stock for at least a year. I'm Taylor Schrantz, and the morning call starts right now.
Good morning, I'm Scott Redler, Chief Strategic Officer of T3Live.com.
And I'm Lindsey Bell with The Street, and together we bring you the Morning Call Express. Stock futures are pointing to a soft open this morning. Last night, we heard FedEx lower their Q1 earnings guidance on a weak global economy, which ties in with some PMI numbers that we got last night across the globe. Do you think the bears could take over today?
Well, both pieces of news are definitely giving some concern for the futures. And yesterday, the actual sellers tried to break that upper floor we were talking about. The PMI is going below 50. FedEx saying that their revenues are slowing down and that the global economy is slowing. It's not new news. The question is, how does the market take the news? And yesterday, 1395, 1398 held in the S&P. Today they're going to have another chance to see if they could break that upper floor.
Yeah, why don't we take a look at the chart and see what levels you're watching?
Well, those levels on the chart right here are, front and center. Yesterday they tried to break us below the 21-day moving average. We've been toying with the 8-day. As you can see, this is the floor that's been intact. So this 1395 to 1398 is the level that short-term guys are trading against. If we were to get a 60-minute close or below it today, meaning in the first hour we get below it, potentially more sellers get brought in. If we get a daily close below, then the next real level that I think is compelling, that I also think the market will be fine if it holds, comes in at the 50-day and at this trend line that's been established since those June 4th lows, and that comes in right around 1375 to 1377.
Now, the FedEx announcement yesterday wasn't that surprising. If you take a look at the transports charts, which has been acting a lot weaker as well as FedEx's charts.
Well, this is why, as traders, you want to find the groups that act best. And the transports themselves have not been acting well. We talk about being in groups that are above the 8 and 21 day, above the 50-day. Look at the IYT. I want to show you the difference here and why you look for relative strength or weakness. Look at this. Below all three moving averages. This indice where I just showed you the spiders are all the way up here. Look where they are, almost even below the 200 days. So right away, the transports has not been a group to go to. If you want to look at a strong group, you know what? Look at the home builders. Home builders, different story. You could find alpha within these sectors. Look at it above the 8-day. Actually the 50, the 21, the 8 on the highs. We talk about retail. Look at that group above the 50, the 21-day, the 8-day. So right there, if you're a trader, you could trade better acting groups than what was going on in those transports.
And I know tech has also been stronger, and you're long Apple. What's that sector look like?
Well, the Qs actually tried to break above the descending channel yesterday. So if you look at the Qs, which also is still somewhat of a healthy sign, you'll see right here that it's holding higher. It's not as strong as the home builders or retail, but still above the 21-day, hanging on to the 8. You have a nice flag type pattern coming in right here. So yes, there's no momentum yet, but we are consolidating a really nice move that we've had. And the reason why I'm long Apple is because I think it's best in breed, and that's what you want to be in here. Basing above the recent highs of 644. Yes, they sold the news on the Samsung, but look at the move that it had. And yesterday it closed in a dead high. So the good book tells me to stay long that. A lot of guys got back involved for a swing right on this red dog reversal around 662.
Well, those are a few highlights. We're going to get into this and more in the long form version, so be sure to check in on that.